I think this is a really complicated question to answer because there's a lot of things involved. Like one time a trainer told me if your horse isn't worth 10 grand, don't bother getting insurance for it. It's replaceable. But that's only looking at it like from a monetary value point of view. That doesn't take into account like a relationship with your horse. You know, your horse could be worth less than $10,000 monetarily, but if you love that horse, it's invaluable to you. It doesn't even matter the amount because it's like your horse is irreplaceable completely. It's not just what that horse's monetary value is. So I would say, even if your horse is not worth $10,000, if you can afford the insurance, then get the insurance. You know, but if you can't afford insurance, I would not, you know, be, angry at myself or blaming myself for thinking that I had done something wrong because, as long as I'm able to feed my horse and get the necessary vet expenses for my horse, that's, that's okay too. And even with insurance, remember, you're still going to end up paying out of pocket somewhat. So that fee may still end up being too high for what your pocketbook can handle. Again, I wouldn't, put guilt on myself or anything like that. We do what we can do. And that's okay. But like, it does give you that extra help. And like I said, though, insurance does cost something. So you also have to be able to afford that cost if you decide to go that way. And I don't blame anybody if they're not able to at all, because it's just, if it's between that and getting hay, get the hay. Don't get the insurance, get the hay. You know what I'm saying? And keep in mind too that insurance has to approve the application and everything once you actively seek it out. So in my case, I'm still waiting for that approval. Maybe I won't get it. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate. I'm just going to wait to hear back. Hopefully I do. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't, but you never know. It's insurance. They do what they're going to do. So you have to consider that too. Just because you put in your application and you do all the right things, that doesn't mean that they're necessarily going to accept you either, or your horse either. So just keep that in mind as well. Oh, and do your homework with insurance companies, because I don't have experience with this, but from what I heard, sometimes some aren't as good as others. So do your research and due diligence on that, and always ask your agents who their underwriters are and who's actually the policy going to be with, and do research on that.